First thing first, a lot of guys are telling me that please don't disturb us between the video, please don't talk between the video, but it's necessary for me. And in this video I will not disturb you, I will not talk uh, between the video, and you can watch peacefully the Tate's speech. But it's necessary for me. But one thing, I will speak only in the intro and only in the ending, because it's necessary for me. Why? Because YouTube will not monetize my account if I upload direct speech. YouTube will delete my account. That's why. So I only talk in the intro and in the ending of the video. I will give my perspective on this video. So if you want to watch, you can skip intro and you can skip the ending. And between the video, I will not disturb you. So I hope you enjoy this video peacefully, and I will not talk in between the clips. So welcome back to my video, and in today's video we are going to watch Andrew Tate emergency meeting together. So without wasting any time, let's start.
Gentlemen, more life advice from the top G. That's what I'm here for, right? I'm here to give you life advice. I'm here to explain to you how this world works. You need to take my advice and apply it and do your absolute best to win. That's why we're here this morning. It's going to be quick, it's going to be sharp, it's going to hit hard, but it's going to be very, very transformative for all of the people who pay attention. So, today we're going to talk about your interface with the world, how you interact with the world. Every single person around you, how they perceive you and how you interface with them. Because it is our primary objective to remove and reduce friction in all things. So you have objectives in life. And when I talk to you guys, I try and simplify things. I try and simplify it because it's a thought experiment. But the primary objectives for nearly all men are money and pussy. Now you can say purpose, empire, and children. Yes. But that requires money and pussy. So you can say whatever you want to say. I just like getting to the crux of the issue. You need $20 million in your bank. You need 4 or 5 women birthing your children. That's what you need. You can come up with any other bullshit reason for why you want to call it something else. That's what you need, money and pussy. So your primary objectives are those two things. But drawing a pussy is vulgar. So because I'm a nice man and I want to come across as family friendly, PG-13, I draw titties, money and titties. That's you, and you're trying to get to the money, the dollar sign, and the titties. It is your primary objective to remove friction on your journey. Because the more friction there is on your journey, the more difficult it's going to be. We all understand physics. There are a lot of things competing against you, which makes it very hard for you to move towards the objectives. Whether they are the macroeconomic conditions, whether it's the fact that all the women are fucking footballers on Instagram and you're a broke nobody, whatever it is. There's a lot of friction moving in the opposite direction. Friction otherwise can be known as reality. Friction is reality. Right now it's going viral that some young Spanish TikToker left her nice happy boyfriend and ran off with a Barcelona player. She's an attention-seeking TikToker at the peak of her sexual market value. She's 18 or 19 years old. She's not 30, she's 19. And she got the attention of a man who has lots of money and followers. And what are you going to do? Hold her hand? Wake up! They're for sale. This is the world. Friction, reality is against you in all these things. To say, I want to be paid $1 million to do a speech. Reality is going to slap you in the face and say, no, you're not worth $1 million. No one's going to pay it to you. So it is your objective to get to the money, to get to the titties, and there's friction coming across the opposite direction. Let me ask you all a question. Please type in the chat. If you're trying to remove friction, do you want to be a rough surface or a smooth surface? Why am I asking for the answer? We know the answer. Smooth. Ships are smooth. Dolphins are smooth as they go through the water. Planes are smooth as they fly through the air. You want to be as smooth as possible to remove friction on your journey to your objectives. So how do you become smooth? You become smooth by ensuring you interface with the world in the way that the world perceives you. The reason some men have aura, the reason some men are seen as smooth or cool or charming or funny, the reason they have these things is because they interface with the world the way they know the world perceives them. If you're in shape, big, tall, jacked guy, and you walk into the bar and you talk about making money and being a Chad, then the entire world views you that way. So you're now reciprocating to the world the way they view you. There is an interface which is understood. There's no disconnect in your world perception of yourself and the world's perception of you, and now you're seen as smooth and charming. If you do the exact same thing and talk about the exact same things, but you're a fat little midget, everyone's like, this guy's a fucking creep, this guy's a weirdo. You cannot have a disconnect. The disconnect in your interface with reality is what causes friction. That's what makes you a rough edge. You need to be smooth. So to be smooth, you need to understand very well how the world perceives you. I used to do sales, door-to-door sales. I'd knock on doors and I'd try and sell windows when I was 21 years old, a long time ago in England. Anyone who's ever been in England knows exactly what I'm talking about. And I realized that once the sun went down, no one would answer the door to me. And I kept losing to the young girls who were selling windows. And it was because they got more leads than I did. They had a lower close percentage, but they got more leads. And I worked out that they got more leads than me because when I knock on your door at night in the dark, you don't answer it because I'm big.
I'm really sorry for interrupting in your video. You can skip 3 to 4 minutes and you can watch Andrew Tate's speech peacefully. But it's necessary because if I didn't do these things, YouTube will delete my video. YouTube will delete my channel. So you can skip 3 to 4 minutes, and in other video, in this whole video, this is the end point. I will not disturb you again. So we have a notebook. I hope no one is watching, because if you don't want to disturb, you can skip 3 to 4 minutes. So we have all this learning, and in the starting of the video, he was talking about some TikToker goes for Brazilian footballer because he has money, he has power, he has fame and everything. So he said that girls want a better man, girls want a secure man, girls want a man that can protect them. And he also said that those girls have a price. And he explained, you have to be better. If you want some girl, you have to be better. You have to work on yourself, you have to work on your finance, you have to work on everything that a girl wants. You have to become an alpha man, you have to become rich, you have to become physically strong, you have to become tall, strong, physically fit, and you have to be funny and handsome. All these things, and you can easily pull girl or a girl attracted to you. So I can't read it because my writing is so bad. Anyway, another lesson we teach is work on yourself. Work on yourself. If you want something, you should work on yourself. If you work harder, at the end of the day, you will win. And the other thing we learn from this video is, if you don't work hard, if you don't work on yourself, you're gonna lose your girlfriend, you're gonna lose your girl, because at the end of the day, she wants security, she wants protection, she wants everything. So you have to work hard on yourself. I'm not saying girls are gold diggers, I'm not saying girls only want money, but in order to keep her happy, in order to keep her in your life, you have to work hard, you have to work on yourself, you have to work on your body.
So I realized I have to start earlier. Everyone's starting at 1 p.m. and working till 10 p.m., walking around because they think more people are likely to be home. I'm going to start at 7 a.m. Even if I interrupt them getting ready for school, even if I interrupt them getting ready for work, even if they get mad at me, at least they open the door. I looked at myself, I self-perceived, I identified the problem, and I tried to remove friction on my path between me and the money by making sure I interfaced with the world the way that they want to interface with me. You must do the same thing, and you must be hyper-realistic about this. For example, if I come up and say, hey guys, there's Mykonos. Guys, you should come to Mykonos. So many hot girls on Mykonos. You're going to say, well, yeah, you're famous, and you're rich, and you're 6'3", and you're jacked. Of course you're saying there's hot girls on Mykonos. I'm not those things, right? If I was a fat guy, I could come up and say, the best thing about Mykonos is the girls just want to be taken care of. You know, they like a nice lifestyle. Then you sit there and go, oh, okay, so you're fat, that's fine. Which means you're greedy, that's fine. But now you're saying you like a nice lifestyle. I already perceive that about you. I already look at you and say, he's the kind of person who likes to live a life of opulence. He's the kind of person who puts his personal happiness above his discipline because he likes an opulent life. And he's now saying the girls there like opulence and I get girls and I'm an opulent guy. Now I believe him because I perceived him a certain way and he's playing into his strengths. Women do this all the time. Women are experts at this exact thing. They know if they're bad. They know if they're not. They know when they're pretty. They know exactly how to play each situation because women, their primary weapon to interface with the world is manipulation. Your primary weapon as a man is not manipulation. It's brute force. You can get up, you can try, you can dedicate yourself, you can do it again, you can get hit, you can get hurt, you can get demoralized, you'll still get up, you'll still try. Your primary interface with the world as a man is brute force. The primary interface with the world as a woman is manipulation. Manipulate everyone around me so that I get what I want. Give me money, give me presents, give me a marriage, give me a house, gimme. Manipulate. And what I'm saying, you as a man, if you combined manipulation along with brute force, you become a winner. But to manipulate others, you need to interface with them smoothly. You need to remove all the friction. They need to perceive you exactly how you act because that makes you come across as honest and genuine. And we intrinsically hate liars. So you must go through life saying, how do people see me? And I'm going to make sure that I return the energy they expect to see. And if you don't like, after self-analysis, if you don't like how people are perceiving you, if you self-analyze and you're very honest and you write down all the good things about you, how people see you, how people perceive you, if you write it all down and you say, I don't like this image they have of me, then you have to change it. That's where the brute force comes in. And you can change it. But in the meantime, you need to be interfacing as frictionless as possible. Most of you are so busy looking out at the world, you have never sat and thought about how the world looks back at you. I have people email me saying, my girlfriend left me. And I look at them and I go, duh. Fucking yeah. You're a loser. And it hasn't crossed his mind he's a loser. He's blaming the girl. It's never crossed his mind for a fraction of a second that he's competing with all the other men on social media and he's a loser. So he needed to interface with that girl in a different way, right? He would have to do different things than a boss could do. A boss could say, you're not going out, you're not going to the club, do as I say, I'm going to give you a child, I'm paying for your life, I'm a G. He can't say that. He has to identify how she views him and find another way to interface. He needs to say, you know what? I'm so glad I met you at the beginning of my journey because I'm not where I want to be yet. But when I get there, I know that so many women are going to be after me and I'm not going to be able to trust any of them. But you would have been with me the entire way. And that means that when we get there together, I know we're going to have something stronger than all these other people have. All these footballers, use me, Top G, Andrew Tate, all the girls want him, yeah. But you and me, we're going to build something, so we're going to have a real love. The girls who want him are never going to love him like you loved me. That's how he should interface with his woman, by correctly identifying his status. But he didn't do that. So he lost her to the friction. Aura is just being the person people expect you to be. That's all aura is. That's all charisma is. That's all social dynamics are. It's people looking at you and expecting something, and you do it flawlessly. Flawlessly. So you need to really sit and analyze and think about how you are viewed. We have a super chat here. Let me read it. Hi, Andrew. I'm in the real world trying to balance work, my 9 to 5, training for my first MMA fight, and the relationship with my girlfriend who spends lots of time with me. How do I balance all of this? Winners win, son. How do I balance 8 baby mamas, 7 businesses, 104 cars, 7 criminal complaints, houses in 15 countries? Welcome to life. Life as a man ain't easy. You're complaining about a little bit of training, working hard, and seeing your girlfriend. Welcome to life, sir. It is never going to get any easier, ever. The more successful you become, the more you have to deal with. So get used to it. So, gentlemen, I think the biggest mistake a lot of you are making is creating artificial friction with the universe. You must be aiming to remove friction. What you need to do at the end of this video is to sit, get down to your fucking underwear and stand in the mirror and look at yourself and go, how do people see me? How old am I? I'm 24. Okay. So they don't see me as wise. Wise is for old men. But they do see me as energetic because I'm in good shape and I'm 24. I look energetic. I look hardworking. I don't look wise. So now when I go and meet someone to discuss money, I don't have to sit there and go, yeah, I've done this all before. I know how it works. I've been around the block. Because everyone's going to look at him and go, how much can you really know about life at 24? You're a kid. That's what I think. That's what the other people are going to think. Instead, you should sit there and say, I know what to do. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of people who try this, but nobody works as hard as me. I'm young. I heal like Wolverine. I don't need sleep. I run on pure adrenaline. When I dedicate myself to a task, I never fail. Now you get hired. Now you get money because you've removed the friction. You've removed the friction by telling people, by projecting to people the perception they already have of you. Now we have a synergy. Now the interface has completed. You're saying the wrong things and doing the wrong things and creating friction, which is preventing you from getting the money and the pussy. Or the titties. We love titties too. This is the master of self-analysis. You must self-analyze. I am very aware of myself. I know how I come across. I know in court I look like a criminal. Because when I'm on the street with my big diamond watch and my Bugatti and my 10 women, I look like a fucking criminal. I know. Doesn't mean I'm guilty, but I'm aware of it. I'd be a fool to not be aware of it. This is how you win in life. Primary objective, gentlemen. Establish a direct interface. A clean interface without friction, without lag between you and the outside world. This removes a lot of the blockers which are preventing you from achieving the success that you need. You identify the blockers and the friction via self-analysis. Before you connect with the interface, before you connect with the simulation, you must understand how the simulation views you. Ask your friends, ask your girlfriend. If you had to describe me in 3 words, how would you describe me? Ask people. And you might be surprised by their answers. You might hear their answers and be like, you see me like that? I didn't know that. If you're really unhappy with the answers you get, then you need to change something. And this is how you win. Because there are tiers in life. The best life on the planet is a top tier male. No doubt about it. Top tier males have the best life on the planet. The second best life is a baddie. The third best life is an average looking mid chick. The fourth best life is probably again a normal man, and the worst life is an ugly girl. This is the reality, right? So a lot of you are out here losing to baddies. You're out here going, this beautiful Spanish girl ran off with a footballer. That poor dude lost his chick. He was dedicated to her and she just got a DM on Instagram and bounced on him. Men like me, we sit there and go, yep, I'm the footballer. Do you understand? I'm that guy. I'm the guy who takes. I always have been. Ain't a single female alive I can't take from anyone I want. That's the best possible life.
So this is the end of the video, and I hope you all are gone and no one is watching. I interrupted you in the middle of the video because it's necessity, or YouTube will delete my channel. Then how can I upload those video to you, those live stream? So that's why I do all these things. And what we learned from this video: you want money and girls, or a single girl. So you want a happy life, happy children, and all the house, cars, yours, but that requires money and girl. So you want money and girl, but in order to make money and to attract or pull a girl to be your girlfriend, to be your wife, you have to work hard. You have to work hard. First, if we talk about money, you have to work hard, you have to be consistent, you have to be disciplined at what you are doing. And it may take 3 years, it may take 5 years, it may take 10 years, but at the end of the day, you will win. As Andrew Tate explains, when he was 21, he goes to any UK house. He was in UK and he goes to different houses for sales. Now ask yourself your age and what are you doing. If you are doing good, if you are making money, that's good. But if you don't making money, if you are not making money, what are you doing? Do something. If you don't want to, if you don't know what to do something. Go for a run, help people at the grocery stores, go for a walk, go to the gym. At the end of the day, you found something. If you start finding something, after some time you will find the way to make money. You will find the way to be successful. So do something. Don't get lazy. Don't be lazy. And the other thing we learned from this video: if you are stay loser, like you are fat, you don't make money, you are unfunny, you are boring, you are short. I'm not talking about short people. So if you are not in shape, you're gonna lose her, you're gonna lose your girlfriend, because at the end of the day she wants security, she wants protection, she wants everything. So she will of course leave you if you don't work hard on yourself. If you are unemployed, she will leave you. And the last and the important thing he talk about is 4 types of life. First best life is wealthy man. A wealthy man lives the best life. The second best life is the life of a baddie, a beautiful girl. A baddie lives a good life because she has everything. She has so many men DMing her that I want her, and they are rich. So everything she wants, she got. The third best life in this universe is the life of an average looking girl. Average looking girl. She will find a way. She will find a good man who cares about her, who is rich. An average woman is still be happy. And the fourth life is you and me, who are unemployed, who don't make money, who are just sitting lazy. And the fifth life is the life of a ugly woman. So that's today in our video, and I hope no one is watching because no one wants to listen to my review, because I'm nothing. I'm no one. I know I'm no one, but at the end of the day I will become someone. I have only 2.5k subscriber, but if I have 2.5 million subscriber, everyone wants me to talk. Everyone will say, oh, you talk, you give your review, we love your review. Because at 2.5 million subscriber I am something, and now at 2.5k subscriber I am nothing. Okay everyone, thanks for watching this video. I hope you will learn a lot, and a lot of videos are coming, so subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.